March of Sacrifices. This is a section of Hircine's Daedric Plain. Hircine's Daedric Plain is called the Hunting Grounds. And this is a section that he sets aside to periodically have what he calls a great hunt. And he invites people from all over Tamriel, mainly his followers, to come and perform this great hunt. And you hunt what's called a hare, but it's essentially any animal that he chooses. It's always called the hare. In this case, it's Tarsier, which is an Indrik. So there's other groups of hunters here that you're competing against. And whoever finds the Indrik first and gets its heart and returns it to Hircine gets a boon, which is basically like he grants a wish. Anything that he can do in his power, he grants.
What kind of wish can you wish then? Like XP or?
I'll explain it. So as you come around the corner, you see all these different groups of hunters. You have Dagger and the Bulky here. He's leading a group of Nords. First of all, and you have Hircine looking down and talking.
You have to look way up to see him, but
yeah, he's pretty cool. So this is his Daedric Plain. So he is
very
much. Yeah, exactly. So this is an extension of him. So he is sitting here and basically judging you this whole time. You see this other Bosmer, and they are another hunting group, and then Baylord, who is actually sent by the other boss of Moonhunter Keep, by Kosa, to get the boon from Hircine for her.
Right on.
But you were here to help Hanu.
I saw her
right over here.
Yeah.
She is a. Go ahead, Doctor. Okay. She is an Ashlander, and Ashlanders revere their ancestors. So, and they commune with their ancestors quite a lot. The problem for Hanu is her father was infected with lycanthropy, and when he died, he was transported to the hunting grounds, which all werewolves are, and she hasn't been able to commune with him. So in order to be able to commune with him and revere her ancestor, she is hoping to enter this hunt and get the boon in order to free him so that she can commune with him later. So that's what you're here to do, is to help her get this boon so that she can free essentially free her father's spirit.
So essentially you are curing her father from lycanthropy and then releasing him from the afterlife as a werewolf.
Right. You're not necessarily...
That's the goal.
Yeah, you're not necessarily curing him from lycanthropy because he's dead, but what you are is you're going to use the boon to ask Hircine to basically break that hold on his spirit so he can go actually to other places and be talked to by Hanu and the rest of her family.
And who's Slarty? Slarty Heels.
That is Jeremy, Sera.
That's a cool hat, man.
That actually is the hat that you get for walking in the dungeon.
Oh!
So you probably have that hat in your collections right now.
What? Oh, so... Oh,
yeah. Hit you, and go to Appearance, and then go to Hats. And then...
Already there.
And then it's called... What's it called, Jeremy? Werewolf Hunter hat.
I don't see it.
Very aptly
on the
named.
bottom right. If you click Appearance tab and then Hats, it should be on the very bottom right.
Hats. Yes. Set active. Yes.
There you are.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, and you get that just for purchasing Wolfhunter and then walking in.
Cool. Oh, we're gonna go in now?
One of the two dungeons. Either of the two dungeons. And you get a cool hat.
But do we have to enter the portal?
Yeah, you're ready. Let's do it.
The portal, and now we're going down to the Bloodscent Pass.
Yeah.
So, Hircine's Daedric Plain is very much a forest. He wants his followers to feel at home with the hunting aspects that they're used to. So he has modeled his Daedric Plain after kind of like a real world forest, except it is a Daedric Plain, so it's a little bit different. Mm-hmm. You'll notice these red flowers all over the place. It has almost an ethereal feel. The sky is different. There's only one moon. If you look up from right here, you can see that blood moon. like I was saying, it's a little bit different in this plane. There's the little critters are spectral and stuff like that, so his followers can hunt them. What you're going to see also is something we like to do. We like to telegraph boss mechanics before you see them.
Whoa.
So if you see these bears that have this green glowing aura around them, that aura is kind of buffing their friendly creatures that are near them.
All right. So you should destroy the bears first, so everybody gets weaker.
And that should, the minute you take the bear out, everybody gets weaker. And that's designed so that the first time you see it in a boss fight, it's not necessarily the first time you see it at all. Because learning by death is Jeremy's least favorite thing in the world. So right here, this is one of the Bosmer, if you remember up top, if you saw the Bosmer hunting party, this is one of them, and he just died.
Oh. But Hanu is traveling with us, but she doesn't... Excuse me?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, Hanu is traveling with us, but she doesn't fight with us.
No, because she's really not... she's a lover, not a fighter.
Woo!
So, not that kind of lover, though.
Oh.
There's no relationship option for Hanu.
Why not?
Be a different quest.
She is, she's very serious. She's of a serious bent of mind.
Mm-hmm. Nice! I like hunting with you guys. What kind of level are you guys? I'm level 17. I guess you're like 50 or something?
We are champions 780.
Yeah, we're maximum characters.
Shit. How many times did you guys do this anyway?
Quite a bit.
9? 10?
I mean, with the press, it's that many, but this is my team that does this stuff, so.
This is your life.
I've
That's one
probably
in
played this
succession.
thing hundreds of times. So this is the first boss we're coming up. This is the Weird Sisters, spelled W-Y-R-D.
Right.
If you played through the game and you got to Glenumbra, there was a quest that dealt with the Weirus and the Weird Sisters. And they're all Hircine followers. So when they die, they come to the hunting grounds as well. And Hircine has used them in this case to be basically a speed bump or roadblock for the groups that want to come in and complete his great hunt. So you have to defeat them in order to progress. Each one has a different aura. So if you remember the aura that you saw around the bear, that would be the Ursus, the Weirus Ursus has that aura. The Rangifer has a different aura, as well as that one will cast a channeled healing spell, so that needs to be interrupted. And in the very back is the Strigidae, and the Strigidae has an owl mask, and she has an aura that silences. So if you're in that aura, you can't cast magical spells, including Resurrect. So I will tank the Ursus because that's the main one that'll do a lot of damage to players, and you guys handle the other two and then come to the Ursus when you get a chance. Now the Ursus will turn to random people and then charge them and do damage. You just gotta kind of live through it. If Jeremy is a good healer, which I know he is, you'll be fine.
Yay!
But if you have a heal, put it on your bar.
No particular reason.
He's good. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Yay!
So we're going for Rangifer first?
Yeah. However you want to do it.
That's the healer.
Alright.
I should probably move this guy out of the bopping category. Yes, I know. Keep them separate.
Hey! Don't!
Oh man, that was like 7-10 split right there.
Come on, come on.
It's a game to her, really. It's really what
Took
it
both
is.
of us there.
No, 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 no.
Don't stand in the water.
Yeah, come back in.
There you go. If they leave the island, they will reset the fight.
Shit. Did they just now?
No,
No.
good. Still got them.
Because it seems like the health bars just don't deplete at all.
Well, they are. So that I'm on the Strigidae, the blue one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the other one's dead. The Rangerford's dead.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Want to heal?
Only got to
Oh,
heal.
God, I'm good. I'm good. I had used my sort
Come
of
on.
portal, and I think it wore off right as the heavy attack.
Hey! No, 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 no! Are you sure? Like, I mean, it seems like there are 5 of them instead of like 3, actually 2. So, what the hell's going on? Or just really
so
quick?
when each of them dies, their spirit animal persists, and it's nothing you can kill, but it has the aura that they had when they were around.
Alright.
So you still have to avoid kind of that aura, and we do that to make sure that the fight isn't like, because otherwise, every time you killed one of them,
Mm-hmm.
the fight would just be, a third easier, and we don't want to keep it. We don't want to make this fight get persistently easier as you go through. So.
Why, be nice, indeed. Come on.
That lightning splash out in the water was good.
Thanks.
Yes. There we go.
Yes!
Boss down. So now you're treated to Hanu walking up, and she finally gets to see the spirit of her father. So if you see this right here,
Right.
this is Theros, who is Hanu's father. So Theros is actually going to help us out a little bit later.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He was a nice guy.
He was. He can't resist. Alright.
Aww.
Bye, dude. Okay. So now, we're going to keep progressing. One of the things that we try to do with this is we try to have 3 distinct environments in the March of Sacrifices. So right now we're in the Bloodset Pass. Once we get past the next boss, we're going to transition into what's called the Wispwood. So the monsters are going to change, the environment's going to change a little bit, the flowers, it's going to be a little bit darker, and then finally in the Nightlands. So this section is still the Bloodset Pass, but Hircine likes to treat his followers to stuff they're used to.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why you see these hunting lodges that are sitting here.
Oh, okay.
Another thing is this is another boss telegraphing mechanic. If you see this lurcher, there's going to be different lurchers that are designated to different seasons. So off in the distance there's an autumn lurcher, and over there's a budding lurcher, which is spring. There's also these Spriggans that are color-coded to the seasons too. So when I drag a lurcher that's the opposite season into one of the Spriggans, you'll see that his health will... So this is a budding lurcher. You see his full health, or we might not see it because we're going too fast. See how his health drops way down. So his health bar is like really, really small now.
And that's because you...
That's because you're. I'm pulling them into the aura of the opposite.
Right.
So I'll show you another one up here. So here's the winter one, which is the frost lurcher, and I'm going to pull it over here into this summer aura, and you see its health drop way down.
Ah.
Yeah. So that's going to be important. Now I'm going to drag this summer one over into the winter aura, and its health drops way down. And that may be important coming up.
On the next boss fight.
On the next boss fight. It's exactly right. Another cool thing that we have for this dungeon in these hunting lodges, and in each of the 3 distinct areas, we put in something that players that like to explore. We've heard the feedback before that players have said, "Oh, I really like to explore the area," or give me a reason to explore some of the area. So, in this dungeon, we have 3 separate what are called golden Indrik hunts, and they're completely optional. You don't need to do them as you progress through the dungeon, and it's for players that like to explore. So if you partake in these 3 golden Indrik hunts, first of all, they give you a buff that persists through the dungeon. So sometimes it'll buff your damage, sometimes it'll buff your healing, and whatnot. So if you get all 3 of you, have all 3 buffs for the final boss fight.
Right.
And they also, if you get all 3 hunts, they give you a unique collectible that has a unique visual transformation into like a hulking werewolf thing, which is pretty cool. And that's something that's for the explorers. It's not designed. It's designed for casual-minded players as much as non-casual players.
But there's no storefront.
Back up. Oh, never mind. I guess we're starting this fight.
Oh, what? Oh, there we go.
I'll tie her to the ground with my supersonic spell.
So this is going to have the lurcher mechanic that you saw before, but each of these lurchers is going to actually drop a seed on the ground when it dies, and that will be what will protect you from for big explosion. So if you walk over this lurcher after it's dead, you hit this like glowing thing. It should say "Use Autumn's Protection."
Whoa!
That'll protect you from her spell. So go ahead and go grab that.
I don't think I can pick it up because
Just run over it. Just run over to it and then hit X when you're near it.
On the other side of her, right up here where I'm jumping up and down.
You got the weapon.
I'm coming. Oh fuck! People are not nice here. You know that?
We tried a nice dungeon once. It didn't work out too well.
Somebody just sat around and
You
congratulated.
just had to RP your way through it. It was not very good.
Whoa!
Yeah. And so when you get that, when you get that protection on you, you take quite a bit less damage.
Yes. And veteran, that would just kill you outright if you don't have the protection. But in normal, you kind of take the edge off a little bit, so it doesn't quite kill you.
My lord! I'm so happy you guys are here because, man!
We're happy we're here too.
I have this. Oh, of course it doesn't
blue one over
work.
there.
Shit.
Someone want to go grab the blue one or the green one? The green one's up now too.
Oh, they go for the blue one.
There you go. Awesome.
Right.
And you want the summer too?
Yeah. Summer. Ooh, just in time. There you go.
Whoa.
Good job. And then while all of this is going on, around the outer edges are some stranglers. These
And-
plants snare the crap out of you, so
Yep.
it makes it really hard to move around.
And I'm trying to strangle her, but it doesn't really work with a tree.
Not generally, no.
Think we can do it?
Okay.
Let's try.
What the hell? She's almost there.
There we go. Good job.
Nice.
Yeah, you got her. Fine.
Yes! Thank the Lord. Yes! I'm here.
Alrighty.
Wisp! Show me Wisp! Ha!
It's ahead of us a little bit. I'll show you. Now we're going to the Nightland. So you're going to see it's going to transition to a little bit more blue color. The enemies are a little bit different. So that wisp off on the left there is what you see. It has a green glow around it. That's what we're following.
Oh.
This area is called the Wispwood. These lurchers are going to do a giant area of effect spell that you're going to want to block.
Okay.
That one. It's a pretty cool effect too of the waves coming off of it.
Yeah. What the hell? Come on, come on, come on!
That's how open this dungeon is.
Yeah, that was another aspect that we try to do is we want to really sell Hircine's Plain here. So, and Hircine's Plain is very much open forest and stuff. So we wanted to sell that, you know, you could see that it extends on and goes beyond the kind of the path that you're taking.
But do these guys also silence you?
I don't believe so.
No. Oh, then I'm. What the? Whoa.
Yeah, that's a cool.
Yeah, I'm that guy who just, you know, enjoys the landscape, just walks around, follows the quest, the stories, and all that. I'm not really a fighter.
Another block.
Right.
Okay, and now we're up to the next boss. The Wisp has led us this far, and what we're going to see when we go through here, don't go through here yet, what we're going to see when we go through here is Dagran the Bulky. Dagran the Bulky, if you remember, he was at the entrance, he was leading the Nord hunting group. So we're going to see what happens when they track down Tarsier.
Wait up, so every hunting group has a different path they're taking?
Yes, every hunting group, you're competing. You're in this instance, you're essentially competing with the other hunting groups to find Tarsier and kill it. So you're going to run into them as you progress through the dungeon. You saw some of the Bosmer earlier. Now you're going to see the Nords, and you may see Baylor's group later. So let's head in here, and we can see what Tarsier is able to do. So you see the Nords have kind of tracked down Tarsier. They don't exactly know where he is. There's a heavy fog, and now Tarsier is going to start attacking. And it warps and then grabs them and drops them from the sky. So you see now they're running around like, oh no, and they're getting dropped from the sky. This is the It's Raining Men effect. And pull.
And go.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's all good.
He has elemental attack. He's going to use this fire wave.
No.
And he will have. Nice.
Awesome. Archer spawned right there.
He will have ice that he'll put underneath each person that you'll want to avoid, and then in the final super healing intensive phase, he will hit everybody with lightning repeatedly. In which case,
Why?
Jeremy has to heal everybody.
What? Yeah.
So here's the ice phase. So you want to avoid the stuff that appears underneath you.
I'm blocking as much as I can.
This is the lightning phase.
I got lightning too. Oh. Thanks for the heal. Where the
Get this archer over here.
is he so angry?
Why is Dagran so angry?
Yeah.
Well, he lost to Tarsier, and he's now the puppet of Tarsier. So
Oh, right.
I would be pretty angry if a giant magical injury made me.
Yeah. He can't help it.
Nah, he's also a Nord, which I always imagine Nords are just always angry.
Shit, come on.
Ice.
Come on. There are certain spells which just don't work on the guy.
If they're stuns, then they will not work against bosses in dungeons.
Oh. How did you guess? Yeah, dungeon bosses are generally a little bit too tough for stuns to work. So that's the dagger on the bulky. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I gotta destroy some stuff again.
You don't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop.
No! I need.
It's fun.
I'm greedy like that. Yes. Where are you guys? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
So we essentially tracked down Tarsier, but he got away from us, and he had to deal with Dagger the Bulky. Now we still have this wisp to help us out, so he's going to lead us to Tarsier for real. Now we're going to see some more enemies, these giant sea adders.
Nice. Nope. Come on! Whoa.
So we got those, and now we're going to progress to... Hi, guys.
Okay, this is kind of fun. I mean,
That's all we're
I get way more loot now than I get by exploring, you know?
Yeah.
And I love loot.
Might be a big pull.
Yes. I didn't know that.
Holy shit.
Hardest pull in the game. Wow, that was painful. Oh!
There might be two.
I died.
Yeah, we know.
I'll get you up in a sec. Oh dear.
Yeah, I
Oh, dear
revived.
again.
Yeah, you can just revive. It's only with bosses that you need someone to pull you up. Specifically.
Oh, I was blocking.
Yeah, I'm still a ghost, I guess. Yeah. Oh, darn.
Who pulled this other group?
You say we should pull one more group?
Oh,
I said, okay, never mind.
oh, another one.
Okay. I need a new tactic.
Alright, we killed them all.
There we
Yay!
That's the hardest 3 pull in the game. Alright, and now we're progressing to Tarsier itself. So this is the target of the hunt. The wisp has led us here. Before you go in, I'm going to explain this fight. So what we wanted to sell in the hunt in March of Sacrifices was this idea that of you're a hunter, or the idea of hunting in general. So in this case, you are the hunter and you're hunting Tarsier. So at points during the fight, the Tarsier will disappear and a heavy fog will move in. At that point, you need to stealth. So you'll need to crouch and stay stealth, and you'll use this wisp that's in the arena. And as you go into its area and hit X, it'll try to track down where Tarsier is and reveal it. And then once it reveals Tarsier, you can attack it again. And then it'll do that 3 times during the fight. There's also a starting period when we start here where you kind of get that gameplay too, to kind of showcase this is something that you're gonna do during this fight. So we can go ahead and walk in.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
I'm already in stealth because well.
Yep, that's fine. So you'll see Hanu is going to talk about using the wisp. So the wisp is trucking along here, trying to find it. So this is going to happen during the fight that we have. So this is again sells that kind of the idea that you are a hunter as you're walking through here.
Mm-hmm.
It's creepy, right?
Yeah.
Don't know what's going to happen.
No.
Anything could happen. Not really anything.
Well, I just died, so that kind of already gives the range of things that can happen. So.
Here it is.
Whoa! And it's gone.
Nope, it's just behind us.
Whoa!
Yep, it will fire out spectral injuries. And now it's disappeared, so you need stealth.
I am stealth.
And now you see this wisp is walking around. Man, I really need this.
And I should avoid these spectral.
Yes.
Right.
If they hit you, then it'll reveal you, and Tarsier will drop you from the sky.
Oh!
Like
that. It did on you.
Hey! From behind. It's not fair,
Yeah, head on a swivel. Oh. Teleport.
Jerk face.
Yes. Avoid the fire.
No, really?
He says avoid the fire and then he walks right through it.
Well, I'm a tank. Oh,
Stealth again?
Yep. Oh, I got picked because I used it.
So now we have even more crazy, where we've got to dodge the Indrix and the ice ability.
Yeah, so that ice ability is kind of appearing underneath you, so you got to keep moving. And also avoid the Indrix. No, we don't.
No stress whatsoever.
Nope.
None. So in Veteran, the third time Tarsier does this, it adds another element, which is little firestorms. That doesn't happen in normal, though. We felt that this was enough for players to handle in normal.
Yeah. Why? Shit. Okay. Okay. Whoa.
It's Trixie.
So you want to stealth?
Yeah, I'm stealthy.
Okay.
Whoa.
One last.
Yeah.
There we go.
And there Tarsier goes.
Whoa.
So as Tarsier dies, its heart is left behind, and Hanu comes and collects Tarsier's heart. And essentially, the great hunt is complete. So all you have to do is escort Hanu over to Hircine so that she can turn in the heart. And she says, "Come on, this way. Let's go see what happens. I'm sure everything will work out right."